Hello my fellow YouTubers! Today, in this video, I'm going to talk about my love of a lady who was knighted by a queen, Julia Elizabeth Andrews.
With songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
Julia Elizabeth Andrews, born Julia Elizabeth Wells, was born on October 1st, 1935. She is currently 76 and will be 77 on October 1st of this year. She was born in Walton-on-Thames in Surrey, England. Her mother, named Barbara Wells, was married to Ted Wells, where they gave birth to a daughter named Julia Elizabeth Wells. She is most famous for her roles as Mary Poppins, Maria in The Sound of Music, and Queen Clarice Rinaldi from Princess Diaries 1 and 2. Okay, now enough about the backstory. Let's get to the point here. I love Julia Andrews. Love, love, love. If it wasn't so weird and she wasn't so much older than me, I would marry her. Not trying to sound, a little homophobic here or anything, just, oh my god, she's amazing! I have to say that my love for Julia Andrews started at a very young age when I first watched one of her greatest movies of all times, Mary Poppins. When I was little, my mother would put the VHS, remember those? VHS? Anyways, my mom would put the VHS in the VHS player. I'd watch the whole thing. This is from the time I woke up in the morning, okay? I'd watch the whole thing on VHS. My mom would rewind it, and I'd watch the whole thing again, and then she'd rewind it, and then I'd watch the whole thing again. Literally, that is what I did, all day long. Also, recently I watched The Sound of Music, and yes, I've seen it before. I've seen parts of it on TV, and I have the DVDs and all, but I've never actually seen the whole thing from beginning to end in its entirety, because it'd be on TV or we'd have the DVD, and halfway through I would just think, okay, this movie is super duper long, and I'd eventually get bored. Okay, the most I've ever watched was to the end part, kind of. I was so close to the end, but I kind of got lazy or had to go somewhere. I couldn't remember. It was the part at the end when they're in the abbey or the nun house, whatever you want to call it, and they're hiding behind the grave things, and their flashlights are shining, and they try not to find them, kind of thing. And then Lisa's lover spots him, and he's like, "Stop," or whatever. That's as far as I got. But really, I love that movie, and I've come to realize that I love the music in that movie too. It never hit me that no one in this whole entire world can ever sing any of those songs like Julie Andrews can. I mean, her voice in the beginning, when she was like, "The hills are alive," it just makes me shiver and start crying, because her voice is just so, phenomenal and so amazing. Also, some of the other Julie Andrews movies that I have seen, I plan on seeing all of them at some point, but finals are coming up, and with school, it's just too much of a hassle. So, let's see, I have the big master list here of all the movies she's been in. Okay, I've seen Mary Poppins, The Sound of Music, Thoroughly Modern Millie, Star, that's 4, Princess Diaries, that's 5, Eloise at the Plaza, Eloise at Christmas, Shrek 2, Princess Diaries 2, Shrek the Third, Enchanted. Okay, I know she's not in Enchanted, but I've seen it, and her narration just makes the movie so much better. I've seen The Tooth Fairy, I've seen Shrek Forever After, and I've seen Despicable Me. That's a lot of movies. Also, if any of you have any ideas of videos I should make, let me know, because I'm kind of running out of ideas, even though this is only the first couple videos. I have other video ideas, but they're for later in the long run, so let me know. But anyways, enough about me and my obsession with Julie Andrews. And no, it is not to the creepy obsession extent to the stalkerish point, like some people think I am, Kevin. But yes, enough about me and my love of Julie Andrews. And yes, okay. Bye!
You just watched a video of a little Asian chola.
She said I could.
She said you could outcuss anybody.
Well, that bitch, I